Hi, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm Ebony, and this is the home of intelligent talk and good vibes. And don't mind the title, we are going to get intelligent even on this topic. So, obviously, everyone's talking about this Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett, I'm like Tasha K with it. Jada Pinkett, okay? Jada Pinkett drama. We saw their red table and everything. And even before the red table dropped, I have for a while. I've had my feelings about Miss Pinkett. I just have. I guess I've known a lot. I follow celebrity gossip as much as I follow news. For those of you all who don't know, after I left teaching, I worked in news. I left the teaching to work in news, and the reason why I wanted to work in news is because I actually love the news. I'm one of those people who loves entertainment news, political news, all kinds of news, information. I consume a lot, right? I'm consuming a lot. Like I'm in it. And so I had been following this the Will Smiths. The Smiths have always fascinated me, and I followed them for many years. Wendy Williams taught me. you know, I used to listen to Radio Wendy, so she knows too. She knows what's going on. I know she has her own things going on right now, but she knows. But I guess my issue with Jada was I had no issue with Jada. I love Jada and I love Will Smith, first of all, as individuals, actors, people even. I even enjoy the Red Table, to be honest. But I will say, when the Red Table first came on, the first thing I said, I was cool with her doing some of the episodes, like where she's, bringing on people to talk about like white, I know she had like white fragility and stuff. Like she has some really good, she had Jane Elliott on. She had some I like when she does shows like that. But then she was doing these red tables when she'll have like Will and Willow. I don't think Jaden's been on there, but Will and Willow and August Alsina, and she's talking about like relationship, kind of from a place of knowing all, and like they're at this higher place in their marriage. And that's when I was like, even way before all of this, I was just like, seriously? Like, I just don't think she's the one we need to be seeking counsel from. So I just kind of like shut that off, because I had heard things for many, many years. And I just feel like, you can give advice on many things. Acting, you could have other people on giving advice. Why are you all giving marriage and relationship advice? And a few things that I knew for me personally, I'm not, this is not a gossip channel, but I had heard, the Mark Anthony and Hawthorne thing. You can just Google Mark Anthony, Hawthorne, and Jada, Tisha Campbell, Dwayne Martin, all of that, and so I had just been following things since probably the 90s on them, Tupac and Jada, and then the letter Willow wrote to Tupac about her mom still being missing. It's just been a lot of craziness. And then the kids alone, I've just followed the Smith children because I'm at a particular age, like I'm a millennial, I like Jaden. I like Willow. Whip your hair, I like it. And so, they fascinate me, and I really like Will Smith. I'm a Will Smith fan. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Will Smith fan first. So, yeah. And I don't even care about their marriage. Like, do what you do. My issue is, wow, Jada, like, seriously? Like, honey, you could have talked to anybody on this God green earth. You picked this fragile, your son's fragile friend, who you all, like, co-opted. It's like a lot of weird things, So, anyways, there's so much going on with this Jada, but I'm going to take it back. Let me take it back for a minute. So this is what I'm going to say. One, she put herself on this pedestal. Why? You brought this all on yourself. Your narcissism, the fact that you felt like you were in a position to call other people out, calling Snoop out, calling all these other people out, and you have all of this messiness going on is astounding to me. And it's definitely the grade A definition of a narcissist. That's one issue I have with it. The second issue I have with it that people don't want to talk about is she literally laughed through the whole interview. Who does that? You are a grown woman. You are older than me. And you're not taking this seriously. She should have started that interview. In my eyes, a grown woman would have started like, I know this, my actions may have hurt people. People may be hurt. People may be embarrassed, and that this was never my intention. That's how there was no empathy. All that stuff she talked, and she sat up there and laughed, kiki, kaka, and Bad Marriage for Life did. All that spiritual woo-ha you talk, where was it? What work have you been doing on yourself? So I just see a person who has a lot of healing, a lot of work that needs to be done, and definitely not relationship goals. whatever, J. Cole, when he said that Will and Jada type love, you don't want it. They are messy, and it's not even about, I'm not even judging what they were doing, the agreement. I'm judging the fact that I don't know what Will had going on, but I know everything because Jada out here, first of all, no one would really be scrutinizing you if you didn't put yourself on a pedestal giving other people advice. And then here you are showing up like, like, what is this? Grow up. And, I don't know. I can't imagine them staying married. I'm going to say it. I want it on record that I'm saying I can't imagine them staying married. I don't think anyone's ego can take what Will is enduring due to her, and the fact that they don't seem like they're really in a relationship. It seems like they married, they're not in a relationship. And so I don't know. It's fascinating to me, the response, because we all know if a man responded and had done what Jada did, literally grooming, dating her son's or daughter's best friend, and then on TV like, well, she made me feel good, I was going through so many things, like, no one would buy that, and he would not even be allowed to even do that. Like, just, it will be a wrap. And I just think I'm a fair is fair person, and overall I don't care about, honestly, their dynamics. My thing is, like, it's just weird as a wife and a mother, the way she handled this whole situation. Even her response in that interview was totally, like, woefully. Like, I was just disgusted as a wife and mother. Like, no remorse. It was just all about her. It was all about her and what she was going. Well, okay. So in the midst of you, because we've heard you on Red Table saying you cried for 45 days and it's always about you. Because I watch the Red Tables. I'm a fan. I like her. You know what I'm saying? I watch them. So in the midst of all of this, like, we all know too, like, the backdrop of this is Willow and Jaden both have suffered. And you're, like, oblivious to your role in all of that. And clearly it's clear as day to me. Maybe I have studied enough child psychology to see the impact that parents have on children, but Jada Pinkett Smith, to sum it all up, is a grade A narcissist, and she's an energy vampire too, which this book, actually, Sacred Woman, a lot of people are doing book studies and things on this book right now. I noticed. This is a great book. This is another great book I'm going to share too, The Melanin Empath, just random. But Jada Pinkett Smith is a grade A narcissist, and she's an energy vampire, meaning that, to make herself feel good, she needs to feel validated. And she got Will. He's the right person, because I think they both have parents. I know Jada's mom was an addict. I think Will's mom was an addict too, and definitely came from a troubled background. And so there's a lot of codependency going on, a lot of healing that she should have been healing other people, but she's trying to heal the wrong way. She's trying to heal the same way we would tell anyone else not to heal, which is, sexually. And, like, no, you heal. You need to heal, like, with your real family, not creating these distractions to your real problems. That's what the whole August Alsina is. She created a distraction to her problems, and here we are. And the worst distraction on earth, too. But I just want to say, back to her being a grade A narcissist. She is a grade A narcissist. I don't know how people can't see, but I understand you kind of have to be trained to notice these things. She has made this all about her. She's an energy vampire, meaning that she loves like needy people. Like, she said that herself. She likes fixing people. It's like she glamours people with that whole, like, Erykah Badu-ness about her that she gives off, which is fake, because I could tell. I guess real people who are really in tune kind of can see the fake. I seen it. But anyway, she's one of those, but not really deep at all. And you can really tell how deep she isn't by how she handled that interview like a high schooler. And Will was just laughing to keep him from crying, because his laugh is just like a nervous laugh. He's like those people that he's an actor, so he laughs, it's like on cue almost. But it was written all over his face. Whatever he has going on, we don't know. We know what she had going on, because she was the sloppy one and the one who did not respect her husband. Irregardless of what agreement they had, there still should have been some real respect there. And if she respected Will, August would have respected Will enough to not air out all of this. That's how I feel about it. But I see, like, Jada Pinkett really has stands like Beyonce. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. But, I think that this opens it up to a deeper conversation that we do not have enough about when it comes to not only just toxic people. So I think she's you can take man or woman off the table. This is just toxic behavior for anyone, the behavior that she exhibited as a wife and a mother. But toxic mothers, it's something that we really don't talk about, and there's like, everyone has a little toxic behavior, but there are frequencies, and I think that what we're seeing, and I'm glad that this is something I think we need to have a larger conversation, but I like the larger conversations that are being had as it relates to this issue. I could care less about the cheating. I'm not here to judge in that way, but I am here to say, I am here to judge the narcissism. Oh, yeah, sorry, just got a text. Anyways, that's all, guys. Thanks.